little bit of a nosy through your box of bits, and I'm curious to know, what on earth is this?
This is a Magneto, so it's a Bosch FU4B, which makes the spark for the engine. But unusually, the particular Magneto that's used on this car, one of these, is the same that's on a Vowden tractor. So I managed to find a couple, and we're going to use these, have them done up, the windings redone, and that's what we're going to use. I
love the fact that that's come off a tractor and it's now going to go on a Bentley Blower.
Yeah. No, it's all about finding the right thing. It's exactly the same on a tractor as on the car, whereas modern things today were coil and points, and then now we're on to electronic ignition. This is the spark. So this is like your distributor on your MG, you'll have on the top. So if you flick those off there, that's your distributor cap, and that's your rotor arm.
Ah, there we go. Because that's also got the firing order on
that's
there.
It.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
That's the one. So that's on there, and then inside this little cover here, if we can move that off, that's seized up. Are your points inside there, and then this little arm on there was what we were talking around in the steering column. That's where the linkage would go to that to operate your advance and retard. So that's moving the timing slightly. Now this Magneto, this is what these particular engines had. Bosch made loads of Magnetos, and over the years Bentley's used all sorts of different mags, but this particular car that we're building, this is what it had on it. But probably a little bit unusual to most vehicles back in the day, it was twin spark. So you had two Magnetos, one on each side of the engine, and W.O. Bentley was very clever really in he designed these as he was designing aero engines, so they were trying to make them fail safe. So it had two separate ignition systems, so if one system went down, it wouldn't completely stop the vehicle. You could keep running on the other time. So it was smart. So this, as you say, is in a box of bits. It's an original Magneto. If you go today to a specialist to buy a brand new Bosch Magneto or a fully overhauled one ready to put back on, you're talking several £1,000s.
Wow.
Now, an FU4B is just a particular make. This was also used on vintage tractors, or tractors of the day, vintage now. So I found this one, and it's ready to really strip down and send away for the windings and the coil and everything to be checked, rebaked if it needs it. The only difference is to this to one that would be on the car is this drive mechanism here. That's got what they call an impulse mag. So on an old tractor, when you're trying to start it with a start handle, it gives it a spring and it clicks it over. This car doesn't need that because it has a starter motor, so we'll take that off, and there's a brass plate on here that mounts it, and then a drive coupling, and then we'll put that on. We've got a pair of them. That's our money-saving way of saving money, is to buy one of those for a couple of £100, do it up, and away we go. We've saved quite a few £1,000s.
And how rare are these sorts of components? Is it a massive triumph when you discover it? You're like, yes!
It is really, yeah, because it's like, oh, that's just what I need. They are out there, and it's just knowing what to look for. I didn't know when I first started this that some Fords and tractors use these, so it was just a matter of looking through and finding somebody who's got one, and buying it, and then we'll get it done up. So yeah, it's all interesting stuff. But then we know the mag's completely right because we've had it done up, and it shouldn't give us any trouble then.
Nice one.
We can afford to have a spare one, maybe too.
I love the fact that that's come off a tractor and it's now going to go on a Bentley Blower.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe so you don't miss an episode.